Welcome back. If you just joined us, we've been looking at the Kano State budgetary intervention for the year 2017 and also the inside story of Kano State and also the policy interventions of the governor of Kano State, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje. And our guest has been the governor himself, Abdullahi Ganduje. Join us again.
Why is Kano so attractive for out-of-school children?
Not Kano is so attractive to out-of-school. Kano is attractive, is a commercial center, and many people are coming into Kano. And note that that is one of the characteristics of mega cities. Anywhere you go, you find that the number of people who are coming into the city is always in the increase. And these people are coming with their own children. So you find that our own educational facilities are being overstretched.
Do you have a data bank for the out-of-school children?
Well, we have a data bank, and not only that, even from the source where the children are coming from. So what we are advocating is that we should have a common law, preventing the movement of children from school-age children from one place to another. If we do that, majority of the out-of-school children are not from Kano. They are from other states of the Federation, especially the northern states. So you find that even if we provide facilities, or which we are providing, but still we have no control on the number of children who are coming into the city.
Is there anything wrong in Kano joining the change team if you really believe in the Child Rights Act?
Yeah, we so believe in it. And we have taken different measures in order to control that. That is what we are doing. Now we are making primary education free and compulsory of any age, but as I am telling you, it is not every child in Kano that belongs to that is an indigent of Kano. And there is free movement of children from one state to another. So unless if we adopt a common law preventing the movement of children from one state to another, then Kano is a mega city. We always face such a problem.
Now, this seems to be an overlapping crisis now. There is another angle to this, which is drug addiction. And Kano State has been reported to be having a growing notoriety for drug addiction, with a number of women and youths recently arrested for drug use. What are you doing to change this?
A lot is being done in order to prevent the prevalence of drug addiction in the state. For those who are already caught up in the system, we have a whole institution where we take them and detoxicate them, and then we teach them one skill or another, and we give them empowerment. And also we have people who, especially among the youth, who are advocating, preventing youth taking up into hard drugs or something like that.
Now, interestingly, agriculture is one of the areas you listed as one of the priority areas for intervention. But 2016 is such a sad reminder, considering that Kano State lost $6.3 million to disease affecting tomatoes. That's the Totula absoluta. What are you doing to forestall this tragedy?
There's definitely a provision for that. First of all, we discovered that it was not only the disease, it was also the culture of the farmers that created an enabling environment for the outbreak of that disease, even though it is a national issue. So what we have succeeded now is getting the type of seeds that are considered, viable and not vulnerable to the disease that you have mentioned. And another thing is that to convince the farmers that there is a right time that they should plant the tomato, or which if they plant it late is likely for the outbreak of this disease. So we employed a number of agri-extension workers. We employed over 700 graduates for agri-extension services, and they are doing the job.
Now, let's zoom into the capital expenditure, 130 billion naira. How do you intend to finance this?
But we already agree that our internally generated revenue has increased.
So you're banking on that?
You are banking on that. And also not only that, what we are getting from Abuja, we apply prudent expenditure. So all the leakages have been blocked. We reduce our ministries from 19 to 14. All our political office holders are collecting half salary and allowances. Their income has multiplied has increased. They are producing wheat, they are producing rice, they are producing tomato. Farming in Kano State is now throughout the year because of the irrigation that is taking place. Already we have some facilities for irrigation. Fertilizer blending plant, which was abandoned for 30 years. We spent more than 1 billion naira to put it back on the track. Now, even if you go there now, you see they are blending 24 hours a day. And we are even producing fertilizer for other states. Like last year, they got a profit of more than 500 million. We have succeeded in, public enlightenment among the people. The people who are supposed to pay tax, we are succeeding in convincing them that they should pay tax. And all our capital projects, the money is coming from the tax that we are collecting. And we label our capital project as this is taxpayers' money. And because we do that, people are now coming forward in order to pay their taxes. Like if you look at land issues, we are transforming the whole system of the land administration. And that also is bringing a lot of income, because initially the cost of doing business there was very disturbing. But now we have reformed the system. You can get your certificate in a very short time, and we use the international organization, the DFID, that assisted us in the land system administration. And even that area, we are getting a lot of money from that.
2019 is around the corner, and by that time, a lot of Kano State will be looking up to you that what have you done? What are you, in terms of giving accounts of stewardship now, what should the people of Kano State be expecting from you? Could you look into the camera and tell the people of Kano State what they should expect from you? What are you promising them?
Well, it's not what I am promising them, but what I have promised them. Have I really achieved what I have promised them? At the moment, I think I have gone halfway in achieving what I promised to achieve. Because, first of all, I promised to improve the quality and quantity of education in Kano State. And what I have discovered is that the government alone cannot do it. So we introduce what we call community participation in the management of education. And that is paying a lot. So that is education sector alone. I promise them all the major projects that were abandoned by previous administrations, not previous administration, previous administrations in Kano. We have taken the mega projects one by one. I assure them most of them are completed. Some we are still battling to complete them. But I believe within the remaining 2 years, such projects will be completed. Is it not an achievement? Something that was abandoned for 10 years? Go into the city now. Go into the rural areas. We introduce new road infrastructure. We introduce new type of underpass, building, reconstructing, renovation of drainages within old Kano City. And it is succeeding because the houses are getting a new face. The drainages are disappearing because they are covered with interlock. And those houses that are not having plaster, we plaster the houses.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Kano State, Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, thank you so much for making our time to be part of this episode of Question Time. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
And that's it on this episode of Question Time. You also join us by sending us a comment on our various social media platforms showing on your screen. Join us next week on another exciting episode of the program Question Time from Channels Television. Many thanks for watching. I'm Benga Ashur. Bye for now.